grade. But what I was saying is that, man, like I should probably start over here. So right now we're kind of in this erratic behavior back and forth through the same price level at the end of the day. It does look like it goes bullish right around the close even, but tomorrow we should see a notable decline. And this nullified full card, it could be nullified because it's talking about the trade opportunity being here. That's actually what I was going to look at right before I got on the live. So if you're new to the channel, you can go to our website, tarotfortraders.com, and click on tarot cards, and there's all this information specifically for trading. It's not about anything. You don't see like stuff about relationships or love life or like really work related even. It's all specific to trading and investing information. It's probably the most in-depth library you're going to find, and it's free, guys. You just got to sign up free. So I want to take a look at the Fool card and its associated cards, its correlations, if you will. Yeah, see, Ace of Swords, Princess of Swords. It is. It's as I thought. This Fool card is nullified because it's indicating here. Maybe not. Hold on a sec. Interesting. Really hard to read. It's really hard to read this nullified, but what sometimes you get a nullified high card because it's all down. That's another way you can read it. Nullifications are really difficult to read, guys, so be mindful of that. A prudent ESO meta analysis trader would probably refrain from trading on a reading that has a nullification just to be on the safe side. Doesn't mean that you're wrong, but there is more likelihood to be wrong about something based on that nullification. It's like a limited view of something that normally you have a much deeper sight into. Sorry about that. Those technical difficulties, guys. Is the death card at the open? Is that the death card at the open? It is the death card at the open. Yes. But what really I find important is that we've got the Ace of Cups here midday correlating to the Princess of Cups very, very strongly. That's where I would expect us to have the low for the day is in there midday. There is a low here at the end of the day. So what it might be is that we decline into the very end of the day as a main low, and then there's like a pop in the last half hour to the upside. That pop up to the upside probably followed by a gap down overnight, though, over the weekend. Unicursal. Oh, there's a pretty juicy trade there, guys. So I'll when on the Discord alerts when it's time to make this trade, I'll alert you guys. But there's a pretty solid over the weekend trade. And remember, we had this unicursal. Oh, I forgot to mark that off. Yikes. That's an important one to mark off, too. The unicursal, very, very important. And that would be beginning of the day on the 7th. Basically, like right here. Unicursal is always going to be in black. You know what? When it's a daily, I'm going to start using lowercase. So we did have this pretty significant decline off of that. Yeah, so what happens is we probably go like higher, or we stay around these highs in the pre-market, but or excuse me, in the post-market today. But then in the pre-market, it looks like there's like a gap down and sideways rotation when we revisit a support level that was recently met. I wonder if we can pinpoint what it is. It might be this unicursal, actually. Ooh. Hard to say. It's really hard to say. But we've got this erratic behavior. And if you're following along on the alerts, then you're in a short position going into tomorrow at this point. And you would have picked up some here around the science price level when we poked through. As far as closing out of that, that's some point tomorrow in the midday. And again, that's something, if you've got the trade alerts, if you're interested in the trade alerts, guys, you go to our website, Terra for Traders, hover over order now, click on subscriptions, and Discord alerts, click here to order. You can get stock index alerts or crypto. They're $75 each, 125 for both. And it's growing fast, guys, because we're killing it for the most part. We're not right all the time. And a lot of the time when we are wrong about something, a lot of the time we're able to then fix the situation or get out of it get out of it at a minimal loss based on the rest of the information. Because when we're off on something, it's never the whole reading. It's only just a piece of the reading. Hey, Robert. Hey guys, could you tell me if you pause the screen right now, does the resolution become better for you? It's like at 5:30 ish. But remember, you never want to trade exact price levels with SO meta analysis. That's another big no-no. That'll get you into situations where you should have sold and didn't, or you should have bought and didn't based on waiting for a price level. What you want to wait for is sequence of chart events and generalized timing. That's how you trade SO meta. Oh, you're saying there's another one at 519. Right. Let's see. 518.76. Yeah, roughly 519. Does Hermes have crypto? Your cat has XRP. Hermes does not have any crypto. Damn. It's weird because like I'm streaming and my videos are in high def like when they're recorded, but people tell me that they can't read the screen, which is weird to me. With the normal videos, I know if you pause them, the words become much clearer to read. Hi. Want to say hello, Hermes? You're like a teddy bear, you know? Um, hey, Round Earth. Yeah, I read this ruin wrong. It really was indicating like out of a decline, a big move from the bottom of the range to the top of the range. But when I looked at it, I read it as a reverse. It's not upside down. It's just barely right side up. So it was a move to the upside. If it had been reversed, it would have been a significant move to the downside. Um, but with that said, there is likely opportunity here. This our high is probably there on like the 10th, 11th, but there's like a drop and there's possibility of a low as well. It's a little bit difficult because the theme card here is a very flat kind of card and makes it difficult to pinpoint things. I was just explaining this to somebody on the Discord. They're learning more about ESO meta. Um, it's more likely to be like a high into a low or something like that, like a high for the month there into a low. You're reading it as just a low, but there's a high in there as well. Yeah, XRP, we just did a really solid XRP trade in our trade alerts. Let me show you guys. I expected like an exit here. Even so, people were entering into XRP based on the prediction here and here. Yeah, so this is opportunity here, or it might have been already. It's hard to say, but there's opportunity there to open up. I'd say if you wanted to open up a partial short, not a bad place to do it. Tomorrow we probably see it again. Ooh, I'd probably wait till tomorrow. But yeah, this was a pretty solid trade that people would have got on the alerts. I know somebody did pretty solid on it. Oh, actually, I'll just use this. This one's a little difficult, but there's a down day on the 10th. It's just hard to pinpoint exactly where it's gonna attack. The darker ellipse is where it's most likely going to end up going, and then we can even put one here. So it's pretty wild, like back and forth. Something like that over the next few days. Also, you get the XRP, the link to the XRP live updated XRP chart on our Discord. If you've got the all paid monthly subscription, you also have that part of Discord, and those links are there in those channels. So there's an XRP channel where you can get this link. All paid is like our. Oh, speaking of which, guys, we got some really cool promotions going on. I'll tell you about that in a minute. One of our best deals actually to date. What do you mean, Magic Mountain? What do you mean versus SEC of 4 years? Hey, Raymond. Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much it bodes pretty strongly that we're going to move to the downside overnight pretty strongly. Make sure you're in a short position here. I wouldn't load up, never load up like, oh my God, it's my only opportunity. That's the fastest way to lose your money because we're wrong sometimes. Just trade responsibly, can do it regularly. You're going to be wrong like one time, you're going to be right like 3 times or 4 times or 5 times, and you're going to be wrong. You don't know which one of those ones it's going to be, but if you trade responsibly, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Scarcity mentality is like, oh, this is my one opportunity. Let me put everything I have on it. You know what I mean? That's scarcity mentality. You don't want to think in terms of scarcity mentality. That's a way to lose money on a metaphysical level. thinking in scarcity depletes your financial resources in reality. Thinking in abundance mentality, which there's plenty of opportunities. What's abundance mentality? I don't chase rallies, I don't chase declines. I don't say, oh man, I missed this opportunity, let me get in now. I just wait for the next one because there's so many. You know what I mean? That's abundance mentality. You don't end up getting yourself into a bad situation because you're thinking clearly. Yeah, so it should be kind of bullish or sideways. We hang out in like these price levels here. Um, and the fact that we didn't have like the wealth card as our theme card today, it also says something. The fact, like sometimes not having a card in a specific place is an important thing to understand as well. Like this is a big move to the upside. Why didn't we have a big move to the upside card here? This is clearly indicating there's a turnaround here, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to let you guys know about some of our promotions real quick. Um, we've got well, first off, the really great one, guys. If you go to our website, Tarot for Traders, hover over Order Now, click on Subscriptions. If you notice, the all paid discount is gone, but we now have a $500 discount running on the Total Access membership, which is our premium, like our highest level membership. This gets you access to all the paid content. And normally it's $1,000 a month. But right now, if people signing up right now under this promotion would only have to be paying $500 a month. Like for the lifetime of the subscription, they're getting $500 off a month. That's the same price as the all paid. The all paid is $500 a month normally. So super big deal. We've never done that before. It's getting towards the end of the year. There's lots of 1-years for 2025. I figured this might be a good place for people who, are interested in that. There's a good opportunity to do that here because you see all the 1-years, all the monthlies, all that stuff. When you have the all paid monthly, which is part of Total Access, I'm not logged in. Great. It gives you access to the tickers that we regularly cover, the paid version, like Amazon, Google, Tesla, XRP, Shibcoin, Bitcoin, on a monthly basis. But that they also give you access to the when you have that subscription to the channels for those. And then there's a coupon code as well, which is pretty solid. We're doing 3 1-year readings for $1,000. Normally the 1-years are $500 a pop. So you're getting $500 off there, that coupon code. And this is for 2025 readings, guys. I highly recommend if you're interested in doing 2025 orders that you do them now. Don't wait till the end of the year because we're going to be so backed up. It's the busiest time of the year is at the beginning and the end of the year, like that December, January. So don't wait till those times, guys. And there definitely wouldn't be a discount at that time because it's such a high demand time. With that said, guys, I'm going to roll. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, make sure to follow that rule of karma. You know where to go. You know what to do. Right here on the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders. 5% forward, 5% backwards, 90% out of love. As long as you follow those rules, the universe considers you an angel investor of the channel. It's going to send it back to you